Okay, let's welcome a new person, Jane, into our circle.
Can I have some audience participation?
Yeah.
Of course. Can we have a group that Croton inspired me, so I'm going to group poem. Starting with that. It looks me in the face and lies to me. It lies to face the likes of me. It draws graffiti on my skin and then it skins my drawn tags. Destroys creation in tongues, then tongues destruction across my dialect and creates a language just to destroy it. It breathes in, I exhale, and I own for the lost days, the lost boys, the lost dreams. I own for the common ground, the common denominator, the breath paused, the still heart, still beating as the lion settles into sleep. The thunder in his throat, the heart at her knees, it wakes me from dreams. To deliver fantasy, paints illusion down my cheeks. It checks my lucid delusions, hovers over me, overshadows, covers on me. It sacrifices the morning for the day. It stays trapped inside the night, my night in shining armoire like a statue. Solid and unchanged, it exchanges my wardrobe for war paint. Like a warrior to a saint, it breathes in, I exhale, and I own for the last dance, the last kiss, the last collage of firsts, an homage to the montage of seeing self at its worst. I own for the ego, where I thought we'd go. I own for the same old story. His happily never after, her last upon a time. I own for the lens between the lines, the linear aftermath of absent grays, the afterfact of artifacts of we've had better days. The way the laughter left its vision and eloped with its prey. I own for the solemn prayer. Pray silently for the one that got away. It writes a thin line so I don't have to walk one. Plays a good game so I don't have to talk one. It releases me from shackles, then leases shacks to me. It is the fold inside the blindfold. It is the blind taught to see, so we own for the fall, pull the blinds up, push taut flows out to sea. We own for the white flag soaked in red flags. We own for the flag love at half-mast. Misty-eyed because we must have missed a life class, or 2, or 3. We own for the survival tools missing, the 9-to-5ers, the next best thing, the once was, wrestling with that empty nest syndrome thing. We own for the time we wasted timelessness, too hasty. Sometimes we own for the oxytocin, but sometimes we own for the vasopressin. It is the cage bird singing. It is the bored song cringing. It is the broken record, broken record, broken record. It is a poster for the missing past of poster girl. It is the masses, it is the massive. It takes the missing and it turns them into stone. Then throws them at the houses made from glasses a stone's throw from broken home. So we own for the never was, never will be, never say died. We own for perspective lost, list the cost of our respective cusps. Curse the source, curse the father, curse the mother, curse the word. And we own for everything we should have said and all I did and never heard. I own for the mantra, for the wisdom, for the truth. I own for the growling and the gritty. I own for years of unsung blues. I own for them. I own for me. I own for you. It puts its eggs in the basket. Frees fingertips to sky. Fingers, basket cased ego, uncases freedom, lets it fly. It owns for the cause, for the casualties, for the soldiers left to die. It cries for the cock. It hears tears to its shoulders, shelters shackles for the cold case filed in folders that won't say why. It lies to my face. Feeds lines to my face, it lines up my face, red inks the stage and rewrites the poem. The page, speech more, speech less, speaks more, speech less. In tongues, tangles webs till it's done, till it's won, till its heels click, click, click. Closure on the sun, it breathes in, I exhale, set sail across the sea of my tongue. Till we've won, till we're one, till we're home. And home is where the heart is, no place like home. Sweet home in the garden, till there is no home to replace, till it stops throwing stones. Till there is no place like home. There is no place like home. There is no place like home.
Okay, thank you, Jane. There's no place like home.